Alright, so we've resetted the trip counter, and we are at Apapa Mobile. Sorry, let me clean the lens. We've resetted the trip counter, and we are currently at Mobile CNG station in Apapa. And from here, the goal is to actually go to Ibadan and then back. So the goal is to go to Ibadan and back to this same spot and see how much we're going to spend on gas. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we should be able to do about 275 to 300 kilometers on the 75-liter tanks. Alright, so let's begin, and the journey starts just right about now. And here we go. So my brother is going to be the one doing the recording, and yep. Alright, let's begin. Okay, so now we are already on the way, and we're going straight to Ibadan from here. Now I'm going to be dropping my phone for, of course, safety reasons. It wouldn't make any sense for me to be driving while holding my phone. But the reason why I'm doing this right now is because I have not even really gotten to the main express yet, so that is why. So I will be gauging this tire along the way, because one of the tires is a little bit low on air. So from there would move, and see you all in a bit. Let's go. So the issue with petrol right now is that I don't really think the price is going to come down anytime soon, and most people are not coming to this reality and admitting this fact. So in my last video, the last video that I made, I talked about how petrol is just going to keep going up. And as of that time, petrol was selling for about 600 naira for a liter. Fast forward to today, it is around 800 naira. In some places 1,000. Even in places like outside of Lagos, it is sold at 1,200 or 1,100 naira, depending on where you are. So it only seems more feasible that we start looking for another alternative, just like as I've said in the other video. And if you're still there, you're still thinking, oh, CNG is not safe, what about this, what about that? There is nobody that's going to force you, right? But as time goes on, when you begin to spend about 1 million naira in 6 months just to buy petrol or more, you understand what is actually going on in Nigeria. Okay, so far now, out of the 4 bar, we've left. We went all the way from Apapa down to Ibadan. This is the CNG station at Ibadan, and we're about heading to Ibadan. So we've used 1 bar, and it has already done 52.5 kilometers all the way from Apapa to Ibadan, just 1 bar. So the goal here, initially the goal was I wanted to go to Ibadan and then back to Apapa. But the problem I found is that this car is actually 4-speed automatic. And if you know what 4-speed automatic means, it means that they are very, very less fuel efficient. So now the new goal is to go to Ibadan, make a U-turn, then come back to Ikeja. So if I can get to Ikeja and fill up at Ikeja, then that's a win. Alright, let's continue. Off we go. So far we've done 100 kilometers and we are still on the road. We've done about 100 kilometers now. Fully on CNG. You can see that the petrol gauge is still at where it is. It hasn't changed. We've been running on gas since. And this is where we are right now. Still on the road. So we are now at Ibadan, and this is the CNG station at Ibadan. Yeah, the block. We are going to make a U-turn, and we're going to be making a U-turn now back to Lagos. Now remember, this has been from Apapa since we left. We've not filled gas anywhere. We've not done anything. That's just been straight journey, as you all can see. Now we're making a U-turn at Ibadan 2 gates back to the CNG station in Ibadan. But I'm not going to buy. I will just stop there and then do some pre-checks on the car, then continue the journey again. So that's just it. I will update you as we're turning and then we get into the station, then we'll continue. So we've successfully turned, and now we're going straight into the mobile CNG station. Now remember, I'm not going to buy. I'm not buying. I just want to do a pre-check, see how much gas we've used, and from there we'll continue. So, depending on how much gas is left inside of the vehicle, I may actually have to buy, but I don't think I'll buy. The goal is to get back to, what's it called? To get back to Ikeja before I buy. So there seems to be traffic here. I suspect probably people buying petrol. So I don't really think that this is going to be a CNG queue, but this should be petrol. Let me not be so. Yep, I'm correct. It's petrol. Alright, I think I'm going to have to follow the front and coming through the front. If not, we'll just be on the queue here and not move at all. So let me go towards the front and then enter. So they want to ask, oh, petrol. So I'll just have to tell them, CNG. And that should settle the case. This is one sweet thing with CNG. We are like superstar for now. Because eventually when time comes, when a lot of people start using it, all of you are just going to be the same thing, in the same queue. Alright. So this is the CNG station in Ibadan at toll gates. If you have CNG and you don't know where you're going to fill at Ibadan, welcome. So we did not spend much time in Ibadan CNG station because we have a target to meet. Therefore, we just get back in the vehicle after we check the prerequisites and
check if the engine was overheating. There was no overheating. There was no leakage of any kind. There was nothing at all. The vehicle was operating 100%. And we just decided to board the vehicle back and continue our journey.
I just finished this one commercial. So I can't go Ibadan. Yeah, name this.
That man, we talk together for a year.
Yeah.
That man not serious.
No, you know serious.
That money, because
I remember now.
what do you think about them? 3,005. Go come. Full AC. Okay.
So this is the total cost, 3,866.30. Can your petrol ever do that?
So after we finished refilling the vehicle's gas, we decided to start heading back and then take it back home. And this is the end of the video. And remember, the goal was to get about 300 kilometers, though we got about 255 and there was still some gas left in the car. The car could probably do 260 on highway. And the reason why we could not achieve the set out goal was because the vehicle was limited to 4-speed automatic gearbox. Assuming it had been a 6-speed automatic or a 5-speed automatic, we would have achieved the 300 kilometer without stress. With that being said, this is the end of the video. And if you'd like to convert your vehicle to CNG, please just contact the number on your screen right now. Bye.